One of the biggest challenges I face as a financial advisor is dealing with people's fear of the future. That is actually the number one reason of the 7 that we've identified that leads to making poor investments, leads to making poor money decisions, leads to you being a poor investor. Now, when I think back to when I started in the business years ago, I was working diligently in my job, and as far as I understood it, my job was to search for investments that would generate above average returns for my clients. That's what the entire industry is built upon, and that's what clients feel or think that they hire me to do. Now, think about it for a moment. The entire industry is built upon the idea that their job is to find the best investment out there, and in the process, what they actually do is kill the investor, kill you, the investor. Financial planning, does not end or start with the words buy, sell, or hold. But unfortunately, for a great number of people, that's the extent of so-called financial planning or financial advice that they have received. Now, we've been trained and conditioned to think that rate of return, which has some importance, of course, but however, it's almost often times the least important and one which we often really can't control. Let's face it, it's easier for us to control how much money we save than the market's rate of return. But in a lot of ways, when it comes to financial planning, we're trying to deal with a constant tension, okay? And that's the tension between living for today and, of course, saving for a future event. Planning for our future, though, is about making trade-offs. It's about creating a plan, following through on the process, and, of course, behaving better, okay? Just as there's no perfect investment, there is oftentimes no perfect plan. And as I've said before, in reality, our plan oftentimes takes detours and as we go through life, but they act sort of guide rails as we go forward. However, along the way, there will be many trade-offs that we will have to make in order for the plan to fit our lives and to keep things in balance. Balance is very important when it comes to our financial planning. Many of those trade-offs we'll be able to control better than others. However, real planning requires thought. It requires frequent course corrections to our plan, and above all, an effort to keep things in balance, which is different for everyone. Now, real planning is not, let me tell you what it is not. Real planning is not a single-minded pursuit of the highest rate of return. I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.